Capricorn, this is your April 2024 message for the month. Everything you need to hear, see, feel, and know so that you get the things you want, you get happy, and you enjoy the journey to get there. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt, and I'm a personal development mentor helping you become who you really are. So diving right in, Capricorn, it kind of looks like your soul level lesson for this month. Oh, wow, is really kind of learning that balance of like when to give, when to take, when to walk away, when something is wrapped up. Um, a relationship, like, is it time to move on? Is it time to stay? It's because you got the 8 of Air reversed as like the soul level lesson. So it's kind of like an awakening when you recognize that you're not really trapped. You don't have to keep chasing that guy because you've been chasing him for forever. You don't have to feel alone because maybe you don't have a good relationship with your family. You can create that new family. You're kind of starting to like wake up to like the full power that you have, that you can create new relationships that feel like family, that you can overnight switch from not feeling worthy of love to feeling worthy of love and start receiving inbound intention from the opposite sex. But the thing you need to hear though is that you're just at like the inkling start of it. It's like you're just starting to become aware of it. So know that this tiny bit that you feel, there's more to come, because what's crossing it is the 9 of Water, which means that the 9 of Water is that one where you're just like, oh, I've got so many good things in my life. You're just peaceful, content, and satisfied. And that's where you're just like, happy, sipping a cup of tea with your friend coming over. You're like, thanks for coming over. This is the best way to spend a morning together. And so what that indicates is for you, like the bigger personal development soul of a lesson for you this month is about learning how to retrain your mind to focus on what is going well in your life. So if you are manifesting like a lover in your life, that forever soulmate person, how do you already have love in your life? Bring your focus there. My friend called me, invited me over for Easter. I had, a different friend. I went and did Easter egg hunt with her and her family and her kids. Their daughter ran up and said, Aunt Kelly, I want you to stay with us forever. You got, someone at the gym said hi to me. It was nice bumping into someone I knew at the grocery store. So even though those people aren't your forever lover, what you're doing is you're building that vibrational escrow, that inner vibe within you, that you're surrounded by love, that you're surrounded by people who want to be in your life, that you like affection, and then that energy grows, and then the actual lover will come right in. Okay, so in terms of like how this isn't like the human level lesson that's accompanying this like soul level lesson, is you got the Queen of Water uprights. So this means that you're ready to like kind of become your most loving self. Like this month is definitely about you becoming your most loving self. And honestly, a lot of this, it's not about appreciating what you already have, but it's about noticing and fully feeling all the love that you already have in your life so that it can continue to grow and to grow into that either forever relationship coming in or the relationship you currently have having more love. It's that time where, I'm writing this in the Law of Attraction book right now. If there's like, you got 10 things going on in your life, and if one of them isn't going well, you focus on that one instead of, well, my rent's paid, all my bills are paid, I do have like one really good friend in town. Instead of like focusing on those things, you go, but I don't have a guy pursuing me right now. That must mean my vibes are off. And then you go on this micro hunt for what vibe is off. Okay, no, your lesson this month is to be the Queen of Water. I'm making new friends at the gym. I'm keeping in like I'm reconnecting with old friends coming in. I just received a gift in the mail from another friend. It's just because those aren't the one thing that you do want, you still gotta like love on those so it can grow. So it kind of looks like, it does kind of look like there was some sort of like interpersonal conflict in your life. I don't think it directly dealt with you. I think it was like a social circle kind of breaking up, or just a social circle dynamic kind of shift, or maybe you had a group of friends, some are graduating, something like that happened, because in your recent past you got the Balance Major Arcana card upright. So it kind of looks like you were just trying to ride out a bump in the road like as smooth as you possibly could, And it's that balance, and it's like you found that balance between not necessarily being that go-to people pleaser or being that person to go solve the interpersonal drama. It's like wow, you really kind of honed in, Capricorn, on when to go solve relationship problems with other people for the group dynamic versus willing to like let them kind of be big boys and big girls and solve it. And it definitely kind of looks like it didn't go back to happy harmony with that group. I don't think you have to worry about that though. I don't think you have to worry about that. I think your time with that group was over. But I will tell you what's going on right now is you got the renewal card, which is the judgment card upright. Yeah, it's time for you to like move in a new direction. It's time for you to, there might be some resurfacing of like older relationships or more like light touch relationships gaining a little bit more importance to you. It almost kind of looks like one or two people from that social circle kind of dynamic split you guys had is going to like bump up and be a little bit more important to you in your daily life moving forward. I'm not seeing a full on romantic love connection, guys, but it does kind of look like if someone comes back around, I would just encourage like kindness and being willing to see them as the new you, and you acting like a fresh start. So act new. Don't necessarily do anything passive aggressive like, well, you never, or I'm not doing that because he didn't, blah, blah, blah. Start fresh like, that sounds really nice. I would love to explore that with you. Here's something that I would need to feel loved. Well, this is something that I would need if we were going to like try to be in a relationship. So it's about being like the most loving that you can with relationships that might be coming back into play right now. It looks like in your near future, you got the 8 of Water reversed. So I want to say for those of you who are kind of like maybe thinking about, should I move? Should I not? Should I change jobs? Should I not? I don't think you should. It's kind of like, it almost just feels like a lot of this is the dust is settling for you getting clear on what exactly it is that you want in the future. And since you don't have that clarity for what you want in the future, it's definitely not time to like move. It's almost as if any move that you're thinking of making, whether it be a new job, new relationship, physical city move, it's almost as if you're trying to do that move so that you get re-inspired, so that you get reinvigorated for life. And that's just not really what you guys want. Let me pull some clarifying cards on that one. You guys, you don't want to be moving away from something. You always want to be moving towards something, because that's when synchronicity and like the magic happens. Yeah. Okay, guys. So the clarifying cards, they're all upright. 8 of Earth upright, 10 of Water, 10 of Cups upright, Page of Earth upright. So a lot of like what you're moving towards is, I want more communication. I want more connection. I want there to be more energy exchange between me and this person. I want there to be effort on both sides. I like it when there's reciprocated effort. I like when they initiate effort. You got to start putting your attention on what you want. If you're like, I want a forever partner, but then most of your thoughts are on why you can't have it, or I feel ugly, or my childhood, your momentum is more on why you can't have it. It's got to be, well, I do like a relationship because when I get a good morning text, I feel good. It feels good to know that someone thought about me. Someone wanted me to have a good morning. I loved that feel good. I loved being able to send it back and wish them a good day too. Sometimes it's nice to be surprised with things. It's nice to get that, baby, we're working so hard, I thought it would drive you into work. I love those little surprises. I love surprising them with cute little notes around the house. 10 of Water is where you just have that emotional fulfillment. So that would look like, gosh, I just love hugs. Being in a relationship would mean I'd be getting hugged more often. I might be getting some more adult time too. That's always nice. We'd be kissing more. We'd be holding hands more. I'd be getting kisses on my cheeks more. And so do you see how all of this is raising the bar of what it is you do want? There'd be more affection. It'd be someone to like rub my back if I had a bad day. There'd be someone that I would have someone to love and focus on and rub their back if they had a bad day. I do want an object of desire to focus on, to shine love love and express more love towards. Page of Earth, that's about like kind of more playful, uplifting, witty banter, good communication. I do like that witty banter. I like that inside language, that inside communication. I like it when you've been around someone long enough that you can reference old jokes. I like reminiscing about, do you remember when? So do you see how all of that was talking about what you want, why you want it? It would feel good when it comes in. So to repeat, it looks like in the near future, you're going to feel a little, should I go? Should I stay? Prepave the energy for what it is you do want. So then you're like, oh my God, this is what I want. And then when it pops in your life, you'll be like, yes, I want that. And you're not even going to notice what you're leaving behind. Okay, in terms of it, this is your, I haven't done a Celtic cross in forever, guys. Your power in the situation, people around you, represents your hopes or fears, the outcome. So this is your power in the situation. Oh, your power in the situation, you got the 6 of air reversed. So your power in the situation is to let you have to make a conscious, intentional choice to let your previous chapter wind down. No matter what it is, a family split, a family rift, maybe inheritance was stolen from you or whatever, maybe a breakup, maybe a firing, maybe you were laid off for no good reason. When this card is upright, it's like over, you went through the thick of it, and now you're like, I'm on the path I gotta go. When it's reversed, it means that like you're the one kind of intentionally still holding on to it. And most of the times, Capricorns, when this has come up, and I teach everyone how to get past this in my Becoming Who You Really Are course, I do have a link for that down below. You can book a call with me to get on a call with me to make sure it's the right personal development course for you. But this is where you're intentionally holding on to something from your past. Many times that's because someone's trying to, I have to hold on to this pain and this hurt so that I know to look out for it in the future so that it doesn't happen again. But in reality, that's just carrying around a 5-pound weight with you. And eventually that's going to get tiring. And if one hand's full with the weight, when, a new friend comes in to shake your hand's full, you can't receive that new love coming in. So this is about you making the conscious choice of that chapter sucked, that chapter was bad, it was unfun, and it's over. I'm intentionally starting the new one. And so what happens with law of attraction is whichever has the most momentum is the one that's going to get more of your attention. So it does kind of mean your daily practice is going to be, for a little bit, you're going to have to intentionally sit down, be okay that if you do some vibe work and get happier, and then the next day when you wake up, you slip back down, you got to do it again. You got to do it again. And then this becomes your starting point. So it looks like you're going to have to intentionally make the decision that chapter's over and intentionally set aside at the time in the practice to write a list of 10 things that you find satisfying. I find it satisfying that I have plants in my apartment. I find it satisfying that I have good light, that my desk is right by a window. I find it satisfying that I have a good safe walk to go on. I find it satisfying that I have running water. Like, just make that list of things that you find satisfying. If you get to a higher vibrational state, then you could do the appreciation list. But you can also write a I did a good job list. If you want to feel more confident and have more self-esteem, I did a good job vacuuming. I did a good job putting away the dishes. I did a good job making my videos on time this month. I did a good job meal prepping. Start noticing I did a good job and really amp up those vibes. So we're going to get the you're leading a more satisfying life. Things that, make a list of things that, here's all the inbound attention, affection, connection I had with people, and make your list of like what you're proud of. Like, I did a good job doing my hair. I did a good job taking a shower. I did a good job getting to bed on time. Whatever it is, that way you're close that chapter and intentionally start the new one. So it affects around you. It definitely looks like there's going to be just more energy of people wanting to like hang out and connect with you and like talk. You got the 8 of Fire upright, which is like the card of communication and a pickup and a pace and speed of things. So it's almost as if like the new people in your life are going to be a little bit like, come on, like, let's go. Let's start the business. Let's do more. So you do have good new energy coming in. That's why you want your daily practice to be also about raising the good energy so that when they come in, you'll be like, yeah, I want to go with you. If you're still in there, oh, but I'm damaged because of my past. Oh, that was the other thing that I forgot to say. When the personal power, when that card is upright, people also tend to have a, because that happens, I'm forever damaged. I'm like, guys, just because one woman or one man didn't treat you well that you dated, it says nothing about your vibes. I had a one-time momentary lapse in judgment, and I dated someone who didn't treat me kind, and it's nothing about me. It's not because I'm not feminine enough or because I'm not 6 feet, 6 figures for the guys. It's that person chose to treat me poorly. That person doesn't think kindness is important in a relationship. Well, I value those things, so I'm going to go towards that. You're not damaged. Okay. Um, okay. In terms of hopes or fears this month, oh wow, Capricorns, it looks like your fear is that you're not going to get happy. That like you've peaked in life and all your main happiness is behind you. Um, and it's almost as if some of you are like afraid that you're not gonna ever get that like happy ending with a person either for some of you. Okay, in terms of the outcome card for you this month, you guys get the major arcana unity reversed. So what that indicates, you're on the right path. You are on a whole month of feeling better, and especially if you know just every day write a list of 10 things that you find satisfying, 10 things that you enjoyed about the day, 10 things that you did well that day. If you do that, it will significantly help. But you're on the right path for this card to even show up. It being reversed, I don't think you're going to necessarily become boyfriend, girlfriend that month or like husband, wife this month. But it does look like you're going to get more like family-like feel in your relationships. And it's like all the pieces for new friendships, connecting better with old friends, for that like harmonious community friendship like feel in your life. All the pieces are going to be there. And you're collecting all the pieces. And I guess it's like a be okay that that's this month. Draw your attention to, I liked this connection. I liked this connection. I appreciated when this friend reached out. I appreciate when they asked how I was. I appreciate when they checked in if I was sick. You got to bring your focus to that so it becomes a default vibe within you for you to actually get like the lover that you want. All right, Capricorn, I hope this video was helpful. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a question in the comments below. You can also join my Facebook group, which I'll link below. Not this Monday, but most Mondays, I go live. I go live in the evening, Eastern time on my Facebook, in my Facebook group and my Facebook business page. If you just want some like live interaction and some live intuitive insights. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok where I do little daily short message epiphanies on there. And if you are looking to become who you really are, I have my link for a sales call down below. But have a good month, guys.